We were never supposed to be here. A last-minute target. A quick detour. Target acquired. Going in hot. Bullseye! Let's go home, boys!
Turning back to the flock.
Missile! Break left! Break left! We're hit! I've lost power!
Power was gone. Only gravity remained. A one-way ticket down. They blew their whole ammo dump. And we were landing right in front of it. Just like that, I was alone. And the jungle was on fire.
The Special Operations, run by its hands-on general, Magic Dragon, had a military arm of its own, but could also call upon any of the armed services. And so it was in a near overreaching operation deep inside Cambodia that the Marines and their long-distance choppers were employed along with ES intelligence agents. That they all had their targets pinpointed ahead of time was always the best strategy, but even more so for this mission, since they could only engage for about 30 minutes and still have enough fuel to make it back from where they weren't even supposed to be. It all went well enough, but near the end, a report of a well-hidden supply depot complex came in. We, more as the IA observers, still had firepower left, as well as more fuel, we being only 3, including the pilot. And so we elected to veer off to investigate, meaning to put the place out of business. While the copter fleet turned and headed back toward Vietnam, we found the depot site and sent most of our missiles into it. But just as we were preparing to leave, took a really bad hit from something very luckily or accurately fired from the ground. We were in a half-controlled descent. Our power gone, but the rotors still whirling from the downward rush, which would end neither in a soft nor a full crash landing, but tending toward hard, which was slightly less than a crash. We saw the depot's ammo dump blow very large and sky high, and although this destroyed all the guards and forces on the ground, we were coming down about 600 meters in front of the blast. The jungle around would soon be in flames. I tightened my belts and closed my side door. We seemed to land upright, but it was much too fast and hard, and so we tipped and rolled. The main rotor broke and sliced through the pilot's cabin, killing him instantly. The other door gunner's belts broke, or were cut, and he flew out, the copter crushing him beneath it. I released my belts and climbed out my door, which was now on the top of the heap, wondering how long it would be before any curious or angry enemies would come to see what had happened to their supply depot.
Mayday! Mayday! This is Watcher 3. Anyone read me?
Over.
I had to get through the inferno, onto the other side of the depot, where every road would lead toward home. I moved laterally, about a quarter-kilometer north, the heat still very intense, even backing off somewhat at times, and there it was, a gap in the flames, possibly due to a wet, swampy area. Over 100 kilometers to go. I had to put some distance in between while I was still fresh and energized, but not overdo it.
No one was coming. No one even knew. 100 kilometers to go. Leave them a gift. Make them think I went down the wrong road.
Incoming traffic. On the outbound road. They're already hunting.
Then walk on steadily, only through the deepest night, and sleep long by day. For not only could the jungle day roast one alive, but the Khmer Rouge might be about. I heard a truck, oncoming from ahead, its driver unaware of the traffic pattern, which was common in the Third World. I dropped and froze, my camouflage making me part of the foliage. I really should travel further from the path I thought, but if I did, I would hardly be able to see it. The truck passed. I waited a while and then continued on. This isn't a movie. It's a declassified Black Ops mission that officially never happened. Vietnam War era. An elite intelligence agent is sent deep into neutral Cambodia. The mission: destroy enemy supply lines. But they found something much bigger. A hidden, massive ammunition depot While the main helicopter force returned to base, the agent and a lone Huey stayed to investigate. That decision was fatal. A missile strike turned the sky to fire. The bird went down hard. Only the agent survived, surrounded by the dead and a jungle turning into an inferno. Moments later, the entire depot exploded. A man-made volcano swallowing the evidence and his team. He was alone, 100 kilometers from safety, hunted by the Khmer Rouge. He moved only at night, a ghost in the shadows, using tactics learned in training, but never tested like this. He survived on what the jungle offered and what he could carry. He made it back, but the mission was erased. No medals, no records. For decades, his story was just a phantom whisper in closed-door briefings. The tale of the one man who walked out of hell and was ordered to forget it.